Hello there guys, Feng here, and welcome back to some more production line. Okie dokie. So, last time we just showed a few of the basics of a production line and other stuff. Some other thingies. Now we've just finished a wheel specialization. That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and start thinking about... maybe we should try and get some more technology on the rip. We probably should actually. Let me see what we can actually make first. So, currently we have got it's the fit body stuff, isn't it? So with that in mind, let's focus with stuff that's got the body. Actually, yeah, we've got we will have the engine stuff as well, which I believe has the steering wheel and stuff. I mean, a lot of people have already researched a lot of this stuff, especially the security features. Security features we can actually do now. It's only the door. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and research the security features for the doors. But we still need to really wait until we've got a bit more money in before we start getting rid of the fit engine, the generic module, and install the smaller ones. Assuming, actually... Oh yeah, we're going to need aircon as well for that, aren't we? Fit dashboard, fit seats... I think, anyway. I could be wrong. Are we not researching? Oops. My bad. So we've got that. Now let's go for central locking first. Looks like the resources are coming in fine, so I'm not going to worry too much about putting in a second importer yet. This is definitely the bottleneck right here, though. This is something we really need to sort out ASAP. I just want to wait until I got 300 grand in before we do that, because there's quite a few engine modules we need to put in. I think there's more body modules than there is engine, but I'm pretty sure they're more expensive. Alright, so we've got central locking. So what you can do is, if you hover over the actual research, you can see what upgrade you've unlocked or will unlock, and where it fits. So as you can see, it says there it fits in the door panels. So we need to have a look for door panels. Door panels. Is that it? No, it's roll cage. Hang on a sec. Door panel. There we are. There's the fit door panel. So we can buy the central locking for that. And there we go. Now, of course, they do require a bit more resources, but though it will obviously increase the price that we can sell the cars for. So it's good. It's good. So one of the major problems, and you probably won't notice it this early in the game, but one of the major problems that happen late game when you are trying to get the most efficiency that you can get is there seems to be a massive bottleneck with servos. So what happens is that there's a lot of stuff that requires servos. Now, I had quite a big factory that homemade the servos. I had like 4 of them making servos at the same time, and I had them right next to the actual modules that required them. Now, the problem is the resources that modules use get used up at the end of a process. So what you end up with is, for some of these modules that require a lot of resources, that fits in the stockpile. Bearing in mind, stockpile only fits in, what, 16? That's not a lot, really, when some of them require, like, 12 resources altogether. That doesn't give the conveyor belts time to resupply it, ready for the next car. And so it doesn't matter how you set it out. It doesn't matter, it doesn't even matter if you have 2 lots of that same module on the same line, because all it's going to do is just going to split up the car. You're still going to have to wait for those resources to be delivered. So it's a bit unfortunate that really resources need to be used either before, well, you know, just as the car is being made, or during, and that will allow for the conveyor belt to actually resupply, ready for the next car. Alright, so now we've got car alarm and keyless entry. Those are both doors, aren't they? Yes, so we'll sort that out in a bit. So now that we've got a bit more money from that, or we'll have a bit more money from that, I need to make sure that we've got everything else sorted. Where's the... That's the body, the accessories. So accessories actually we haven't got... Yeah, there's no more accessory stuff. That's interesting. Okay, so we might want to start on improved efficiency. Start getting some more efficiency sorted. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we've now got quite a bit of money to start off engine stuff. I might actually need to delete some of this. Oops. Oh well, that's life. Right, so let's go ahead and expand these. I like to do this just in case I miss something. There's a good chance I might miss something. There we go. So first thing we need is the powertrain. So we'll plant that there. Then we need a radiator, which we'll plonk there. Exhaust will also plonk there. Fit wheel assembly. I think the next one would actually be fit wheel. So we'll put that there. Then tyres. Then brakes. Followed by... it's steering column. Steering wheel. And that's it. Really? Is that it? I could have sworn the engine was a lot bigger than that. Oh, I'm such a dumbass. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't forget, guys. You know, I've only really played this once when it first came out. Even though I did play it for quite a few hours, I can't remember everything. Can't be expected to remember everything. So this is not going to go too well. Although saying that, I still need to sort out accessories. So I'm just going to go ahead and connect that up to there for the time being. Oh shit! Yeah, we need to conveyor these, don't we? That's a good idea, isn't it? Let's conveyor them. There we go. I should be able to do just a big line like that. There we go. I'll even connect that up there, so it's a bit faster. I'm actually going to go ahead and make another importer. I think we're earning enough money now to justify making a second importer, and I'll install it over this side. So basically, what I'm just going to do with this is connect it up to the main bits like this, and that should help. Theoretically, he says, he thinks, should help a little bit. Now we have got a, yeah, I think we might actually have, might need a loan. He says, although we might not. It depends. So faster drying, import priorities. Oh yeah, I forgot the polished paintwork. Oopsie. We'll sort that in a bit. That's another module we need. I think I might go for power plant efficiency actually. That will allow us to use an upgrade that will increase our power supply, and I think that will be just be enough for the modules that we have. Ooh, that was my stomach. Did you hear that? Good lord. Again, I do apologise if I seem a bit off in this particular series. You know, I haven't been well the past few days. My bloody IBS as well as other things has really been set off, and it's just not good. That's why I'm bloody painkillers at the moment. Not good, not good. But I really want to do some content. You know, it keeps me busy, keeps mind off things. All right, so I think what we'll do this time is we will. Don't really want to get even more robots. I mean, I haven't really spent the upgrades on more robots yet. I don't feel the need of it. Yeah. Oh, actually, we need axles. Yeah, we need that. Oops. So this might actually be the bottleneck now, the accessories, which is fine for the most part. As long as we're still selling stuff at a decent rate, at a decent price, we should be fine. That definitely seems to be the case. You can also click on the financial report stuff, and this just gives you a rundown of expensive and income and stuff like that. As you can see, expensive did get really expensive there because we had to buy a lot of shit, as you can see. And then we've got not a good car down by is selling pretty well, so yeah, It just goes to show you can name a car any stupid name and it'll sell. So yeah, that's fantastic. Just like real life. Right. So where's this? So it looks like the paint is definitely the bottleneck on this side of things. Alright. So now we've got the axles. I'm going to go ahead and start thinking about the faster drying. I think is the more important one to get. And now that we've got more money, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the hang on, that's fit windows. Where's fit door? There we go. Car alarm and keyless entry. There we go. I did actually forget to do that. That was silly of me. Oh well. Did we get the power steering one as well? Steering column. Oh, I didn't get power steering yet. We'll sort that out in a bit. So how is our cars doing compared to other people's? Let's have a look in the showroom. Alright, we are missing a lot of features. Hang on a sec. Why is this still a basic car? Hang on a minute, what the fuck? Right, that's included. So, why is it saying there's no included there? That's weird. It's done it again. It's actually missing. What? That can't be right. That's either a bug or... That's weird. I've never come across that before. I mean, it's definitely being fitted, isn't it? Fit electronics. The upgrades are there. I have bought them. So this is just a basic car with Q&A. Something's gone wrong here. So as I said, it's early access. Bugs will happen. I know what might fix it actually. If I just save, let's just save this as YouTube. Let me go ahead and just quit to the main menu, reload. I think that might fix it, possibly. I did read on the forums that some people were having this problem. Obviously, it's not going to probably affect it for that car, but the rest of the cars should be fine. It says, as they're not actually being installed properly. Interesting. Why is that not working? They're included. It says they're included there, but they're not actually. Okay, that's weird. Probably explains why we're not making as much money as we should be making. Probably gonna have to look on the forums for that, because that seems like a major game-breaking bug at this point. The fact that it's not actually putting anything on it, you know, that just seems a bit weird to me. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong, because they should be fitting in. Yeah, these should be fitting their fingers as well. Am I missing something? No. No. There's definitely. I must be missing something. I didn't have to do this on my last game though. I didn't have to like set them to install. Huh. Yeah, that's a tad bit game breaking, isn't it? I didn't know. That's the thing. As I just said, I didn't have this problem on my first play of the game, which is when it first came out. This is definitely a little bit game breaking, because that means nothing's selling for what it should be selling for, and that's a problem. Unless I need to name the car something else. Not a good car, don't buy. Not a good car. Hang on a sec then. Please fix me. There we go. Let's see if that does anything. Maybe if I just reduce the price a bit, maybe that might sort of it. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's causing it. Nope. Doesn't seem to be the case. Definitely not sure what's going on with this then. Hang on. Oh, you can... Okay, that's kind of cool. Although... Included. No, you can't... No way. Is that... Right, so that's a major change. I didn't know that. Okay. So you have to click these to include it. That's interesting. But now I've got a card design that I don't want to sell. Okay, now let's see if that fixes it. No wonder why stuff wasn't bloody selling. I'm hoping that fixes it. Otherwise we're going to have problems. But you didn't have to do that when the game first came out. You didn't have to do anything like that. You didn't have to toggle that. Faster conveyor belts, faster resource imports. I think that's a good one to have as well. Let's go ahead and sort that out. While on the subject, we can now go ahead and apply the high pressure nozzles. Did I get the drying as well? Yeah, we got one lot of fast drying. Let's go ahead and do that. That should definitely not bottleneck that now. Now they're being installed. Okay, so we've sorted that out. I apologise for that. That's probably my fault. I should have checked the patch notes and whatnot, but I didn't expect that much of a gameplay change, to be honest. But that's good. That's good. That means now you can actually control your car designs properly, which is nice. Cool. All right. Let's see. So now we've got that. Let's go for some more technologies. Why don't we? In fact, hang on. Do we still need any more specializations? I think we're done with specializations, so I can go ahead and start thinking about doing the accessories and stuff, which we'll do in a bit. Let's go ahead and go with... We can actually do research center. I'm not going to bother with that. I don't think research centers are worthwhile at this point. They might be worthwhile when there's goals to do, like try and make a certain amount of cars with a certain amount of features in a certain amount of time. Then they'll probably be useful. But at the moment, there's just no rush to do anything like that. Shall we go with environmental features? Or hang on, performance features. Yeah, let's go with performance features. Alright, so we'll do that. Okay, so we now need to possibly... I don't expand yet. Hang on a sec. Accessories. Let's sort out the accessories, because that is definitely our big bottleneck at the moment. So we got enough. We should have enough money to sort this out. So I need to delete some of these. Sorry, cars. Wasting money, that is. God damn it. And I'm pressing the wrong buttons, like the dumbass that I am. Alright, lights, horn, seats, windscreen, and fit dashboard. Alrighty then. Is that really all there is? I thought there was a bit more than that. Interesting. Horn, seats, windscreen. Oh, there is the aircon. I'll leave some space for the aircon. So I'm just gonna go ahead and... You can't block that there, really? Oh, because it goes a different way. Okay, whatever. I'll leave some space for the aircon. And I'll just connect this up like that. There we go. Oh, wait, I still need to connect that bit up, though. Derp. Aircon, aircon, aircon. So, aircon is actually covered in environmental features. So, let's go ahead and do that one next. And while on the subject, we need some conveyor belts. 1, 2. Sorted. Alright, so this should be a bit more efficient now. Is there any upgrades? I should probably go ahead and start thinking about buying these. One of the other things I have with this game is that with upgrades that are universal, like the extra robots, well, they're mostly universal, I should say, in that most of the modules have them. There's no mass buy function, which means you've got to go through each individual module and buy it separately. It does take a while to do. It's a bit tedious, as you can clearly see. It is a tad bit tedious doing all this. And I think what I might do is I might not even bother doing this for the extra robots 2, and I'll just wait until I've got extra robots 3. But for now, I do think doing this for the time being will help quite drastically, just for the extra lot of robots at the moment. If we've got enough money, which I think we have actually, I may go ahead and think about doing the chassis as well. Chassis, whatever. Alright, so this is nearly done. There we go. We'll buy that then. And won't let me buy that because that's a car. There we go. Nearly done. I'll let that carry on going for a bit. Alright. So yeah, we definitely need to sort the chassis. I'm gonna go ahead and do it now while we've got the monies. So as you can see, doesn't need an awful lot. Axle. Actually, let's do it backwards. Tank, undercarriage. Why is that red? Oh, it's fine. Drive shaft. I'm gonna have to do it like this now, aren't I? That's fine. Rear axle, front axle. There we go. So now it will start at the front axle, then work its way from there. May as well connect those up, and those up there. Conveyor belts. And there we go. So we'll see how this goes now. Should be fine. We now have the aircon as well, so I'm going to go ahead and build the aircon unit. Accessories, fit aircon. Oh, it's only a well, it's actually a double, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Conveyor belt there. There we go. Fantastic. Alright. Alrighty then. Looking good. So the next thing we want to do is make sure that we've got other stuff included. So yeah, we want to make sure that's included as well. We did do the efficiency one, didn't we? Yes, we did. So let's go ahead and buy these. These are pretty cheap for the most part. Let's go ahead and go for a sunroof. So we've got heater and air conditioning now. Where was the eating? I forgot. That's extra robots on that one. Is that the eating? Yes, it is. Fantastic. So now we got eaters. I need to make sure that's included. There we go. Alrighty then. Not too shabby. And we are still selling at a decent pace, even with the premium. So that's great. That's absolutely fantastic. I think we've basically got all the modules at the moment. Actually, no, we kind of have. I've forgot a few. That's my fault though, for being a dum-dum. Sunroof, we need a fit roof. So what I did actually forget to do is the bumpers. We've got lots of bumpers now, haven't we? So let's go ahead and sort those out. So if we go to body frame, go to bumpers. So we want the front bumper and then the rear bumper, like so. I believe we've also got the arches. So let's go ahead and move that. And arches. So front arch, rear arch. Done. Oh, no room to stockpile. Feng, you dummy. You dummy. There he is. There's a root stockpile there, isn't there? There we go. Right. And I'll go ahead and just buy the little robots for these ones. Like so. Done. Yay. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Alright. So what you'll probably notice, not more or less straight away, but what you'll soon notice is that the bottleneck won't come from the paint. The paint will still be a bottleneck for a while because we need to get the drying stuff. I also need to research, and I should have done that first. I'm a dumbass. Where's it gone? Polish nozzle, polish paintware, because that's a separate module in of itself as well, which is under paint. If it'll click on it, there we go. So it's there. So we'll sort that out first. Cars are selling nice, lovely. It's a lot more efficient than when we first started. A hell of a lot more efficient when we first started, which is good. Good. And we're earning a bit of money. Come on. You can also build stockpiles. I've never really seen the point of these though, because especially if you already import, the import speed's already fast enough as it is for the most part. As I said, the main problem with the way that the resources work with stockpiles at the moment is the fact that the resources are used at the end of a process rather than you know, at the start or during the process. And also, as I said in the last episode, it doesn't matter how many of them you make on the same line. It doesn't matter if you make 3 of the same module on the same line to try and hasten it up. It will hasten up to some extent, but it will never be efficient as it would be as if the resources were used at the start rather than at the end. And I think that's the one of the major things holding back at the moment. That and the fact that there's not really many goals, so it is literally just a sandbox at this point. There's no. I think what I would like more of the way that Big Pharma did it with missions. I think that'd be fantastic, and it would actually make things, you know, more important, like possibly the research office, the research center. That would make it a lot more important. If you've got a time frame to try and get stuff researched and whatnot. But at the moment, it just doesn't seem like it's worth doing anything like that at the moment. Oh dear, I think it's also crashed. No, it hasn't. There was just a big. Oh, it's auto saving. Okay, fine. What was I waiting for now? I was waiting for the polished paintwork. It's nearly done. It's one of the more intensive ones that need a lot of points, and we're nearly at 1 million. So it's very efficient, much more efficient than it was, which is a good thing. Now I need turbo drain, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock that one off, and then we need to put the polished paintwork right here, and that will increase the price as well. In fact, I don't know if I need to. I need to include that on that. Yeah, I do need to include it. It's very rare at the moment. In fact, if you get that early, polished paintwork, you'll find that will be very rare for quite some time. I've never had the AI try and research that as a priority. Whether it's because of RNG or not, I have no idea. But that on its own will pay you back over time easily. Right, so what I want to do now is probably fit a few more power plants in. Actually can't fit them there, but that's fine. Don't really intend to make a second line at this point, to be fair. And I think, yeah, those should be more than enough. There we go. So now it is just a case of trying to get as many features done as possible. And of course, try and get as many upgrades done as possible. And we've just hit 1 million. Fantastic, just hit 1 million. Now we can make even more money by manufacturing these parts ourselves. And it's actually kind of weird the way you can do this, because I mean, it makes sense to try and be able to do these yourselves. Yeah, manufacture your own like powertrain, radiator, exhaust, and all that. But the problem is, as I said previously, because they're very quick, the imports come in anyway. There's no real benefit to do that other than saving a little bit of money. And you know, and it might, in some cases, it might even clog up the lines to a certain extent if you're actually doing that one. But what I would like to say is that if there was missions built around the idea of having to supply your own parts rather than using it from inside, so maybe, say for example, imports will cost a lot more during the game as the game progresses, so it should become more of an incentive to try and make your own parts eventually, as opposed to just keep importing. There's nothing like that, and there should be, because that's pretty cool. That would be that would be a nice sense of progression in that regard. But there's nothing like that at the moment. It just seems kind of pointless to do it. I've actually just been wasting a lot of time not researching anything because of that. So hang on a second. Let me just finish these heated seats. And we are 31 minutes in, but I think I've shown as much as I can really. As I said, the only other things now really is the fact that you can manufacture your own parts once you've researched them. And that's pretty much the result of the game at the moment, which is a bit unfortunate. I love the idea of it. We just need to wait until there's more content in, I think, at this point. So yeah. So I think we'll leave it at that, guys. So we will come and revisit this again once there's a bit more content and a bit more balancing as well. But yeah, I do like it. It just needs, as I said, more content. Alright then, guys, so I'll leave you with that, and I'll see you next time.